got to separate yourself from your past and decide you're not going to be that person anymore, or those things won't affect you anymore, or you're not going to make those choices anymore, or you now believe yourself to be different than before. Okay, let me answer this Loz lesson suggestion that is actually making me want to go and run outside and jump off the nearest cliff, because this person's in my squad and I answered a very similar, full of circumstances question the other day, and some of you still aren't getting it. And I'm pretty certain this girl must not have watched that lesson that's now on my YouTube, because if she had, she wouldn't ask this. So my Subconscious Loz squad is a advanced group. It's where you go to learn and get answers, but I also expect you to have watched my content. Now, you can of course go and join if you're brand new and don't have a fucking clue about manifesting. That's the point of being in there. But at the same time of being in there, I also expect you to do some work, like do my free course, watch my basic content, ask questions in the group to get help. I don't expect you just to sit there lost. I'll just wait till Loz goes live on TikTok or live in the group and ask her this question about my circumstance because I'm freaking out. No. Guys, if you joined a gym and you went to a personal trainer, do you just wait for the personal training session and then just do nothing for the rest of the week? So you eat crap, you don't exercise, you don't go on walks, you don't do your 10,000 steps, you don't drink the protein drinks, you don't take the creatine, you don't do anything the trainer told you. You just wait for that 1 hour session on a Friday. That's what some of you are doing in my squad. I'm just waiting for you to go live to answer my question about this very specific thing. Bitch, have you done my free course called Everything You've Learned About Manifesting Is Wrong? Oh, no, I haven't done it. Have you done You Manifest Your Fears free course? Have you watched all my videos on YouTube? Have you asked you this question in the Subconscious Laws Squad Q&A forum? Have you gone on Mentor Monday and watched the mentors talking? Have you joined my lives in the group on Fridays? I haven't done any of that because I'm really concerned about this one thing. So, Emily, I'm going to talk about you, shall I? This is Emily in my squad. I'm calling her out because you should know better, Emily. You're in my squad. And you should have used and utilised the resources in the squad. But you haven't. So let me read this ridiculous fucking question that's all about such specific circumstances that wouldn't apply to anyone listening. But they will, obviously. But let me read it. Wondering if we can talk about knowing in the end you won't want to be with SP, but for now you have kids and it would be complicated. Okay, so this is about you don't want to be with them, but you're stuck with them right now apparently. And it's really complicated. So you have kids and it's complicated is a belief. The fact that you have kids and it's complicated is a belief you have. Lots of people have kids and it's not complicated and they can break up fine and they find new people and are in beautiful, happy relationships. But your belief is this is a complicated situation. So you fucked yourself completely with that one belief that it's all complicated. Right. To separate right now, I know that's a belief, but I would like the feeling of not being bothered by him. Oh, I see what's happening here. Emily doesn't understand manifestation at all. And she's stuck herself with this guy that she's with, who she's got kids with, and she thinks to separate right now would be really, really hard. No, it wouldn't, Emily. It wouldn't if you understood this. I know that's a belief. No shit, Emily. Glad you know something here. But I would like the feeling of not being bothered by him right now, as it hurts me and distracts me from success and moving forward. What do you mean, Emily? What the fuck do you mean, love? You're causing him to distract you from it. You're causing the failure of your own success. Anything that hurts you, you're hurting yourself. Anything that he's doing, you're reacting to. Anything he's doing, you caused. What the fuck is this question? This is a question from someone who doesn't understand they could have manifested away the entire circumstance of their marriage or their current relationship being shit, and they could have just improved it with their mind and changed the person with their mind and created a whole new relationship with their mind and never had to leave. So there's that. Then she's decided she wants to separate, but she's got this really strong story that she can't right now because it would be really complicated. So she's got this other story that now she's stuck there, and this guy who she doesn't want, who she's got kids with, is constantly hurting her. That's another belief. That's another circumstance. That's another situation you could have manifested away if you even remotely understood any of this. So there's like 4 things going on here. There is, I don't understand that I create my own circumstances. I'm bothered by the circumstances. I think I'm stuck in the circumstances and I'm hurt by what is happening to me in these circumstances. I caused this, I caused this, I caused this, I caused this. If you caused it all, why are you bothered by it? If you caused it all, why don't you just change it? If you caused it all, why are you feeling stuck? If you caused it all, what the fuck? Why are you hurt by it? Oh, you're really hurting me, circumstance that I caused with my thinking about me thinking you don't care and me thinking you don't prioritize me and me thinking this relationship isn't important to you and me thinking my relationships fail and me thinking you don't love me and me thinking this about me, but I'm hurting myself, but I'm blaming you. Like, what in this relationship does this girl believe about this guy and herself that's causing the situation that's hurting her so much? That's the thing she hasn't investigated at all, not even one iota. Not one little, even tiny bit. Because not one, this is a fucking long question, Emily. Not once in this fucking question, Emily, have I heard you mention your self-concept. Oh, remember this? Remember me? Hi, I'm called Subconscious Laws and I'm the self-concept queen. And I teach you that everything that's happening to you, you caused from your inner beliefs about yourself. No, so she knows there are beliefs, but she doesn't understand they're coming from her inner beliefs about herself. She knows that to separate right now would be hard, but I would like the feeling of not being bothered by him right now as it hurts me. So, and distracts me from success. So from what I can tell from this question, Emily thinks this is magic and she thinks what she's doing, and this is the way she's going to fix this whole situation, is to go into her mind and imagine success. Success, success, success. Oh, you're bothering me, person who bothers me. I'm trying to have manifestation success. I'm trying to imagine my beautiful life without you in it, where I'm in a beautiful, new, happy relationship with someone else. Oh, you're annoying me like a tsetse fly, annoying me. Stop hurting me and annoying me from this. Darling, you won't have this. I'm really sorry. This imaginary world you're living in, I'm just going to visualize my end, is not going to happen for you. I'm really sorry. Right now, it's not going to happen for you because this thing, this annoying SP that you're with, that you had children with, you created. And you will not be able to create this new world that you want because you haven't been able to uncreate the old one. Oh, but I thought manifestation was magic and all I thought I had to do here was imagine what I wanted and it would happen. Not if you don't understand that you've caused the current circumstance, and if you can't change that, you can't change anything. Like, I'm just perplexed that some of you have listened to me, you've watched me, you've gone and joined my paid group. You've actually fucking paid money and you haven't watched one fucking piece of content that teaches you about self-concept, apparently. No, that can't be true. I don't believe for a second, Emily, that you joined my squad and haven't watched a thing I've said. Don't believe it for a second. I don't believe you haven't also already joined the group and use the Q&A forum and ask questions. I'm sure mentors or members of the squad have already answered you about this. And you've come in here to ask me because you want a different answer. And all I'm going to do is fucking scream at you because I tell you what, you don't even understand that you've created the circumstance where you need to separate and he's hurting you. So how in the fuck are you going to magically create manifestation success? I don't even know what it is you want. I guess you want a happy new relationship with someone else. Fuck knows, you haven't said. But you haven't told me one single solitary thing about your beliefs about yourself. You haven't told me one single solitary thing about how this relationship fell apart and what your beliefs are about the relationship. You haven't told me one single solitary thing about how you know you caused this. All you're doing is talking about circumstance. This circumstance is bothering me. He's bothering me. How do I just go into my mind and create a beautiful success without all this bothering me? Darling, the stuff bothering you, you created. You need to uncreate that first. Oh, I thought this was magic and I'm just going into a magical la-la land of happiness where everything just manifests itself, but I can still have shitty beliefs about my husband or shitty beliefs about my partner and shitty beliefs about myself and shitty beliefs about our separation and shitty beliefs about how I'm stuck and shitty beliefs about how he hurts me, but I can live here, can I? No, darling, because guess what will happen? You'll go and create maybe a new world with someone else and then the same fucking beliefs will come up. because you're still the same bitch you were before, and you'll have to separate from that fucker, and then he'll hurt you, and then you'll write to me and say, I have to separate from him now. What do I do now? But having said that, you won't even get that far. Like, knowing what I'm reading, you won't even get to the relationship part with someone else right now. You just won't. You just won't. So, like, guys, I hate being the harbinger of bad news. I hate being the person who tells you this isn't going to work for you. But the way you're doing it, Emily, it won't work for you. Are you listening? Are you here? Please watch this back and listen to me, because you haven't listened to me before. I know most of you are in the realm of wanting to hear that all you need to do is imagine it and it will come. Yes, and also no. Because you can't keep imagining what you're currently imagining and imagine the new, but keep imagining the old. You can't be the servant of two masters. I'm stuck. I need to leave this man. He hurts me. I have a beautiful, happy relationship with someone else. So if you get in that beautiful, happy relationship with someone else, this man will continue to hurt you. You're going to have kids with them forever. You're going to be stuck with this guy who constantly you hate. You don't want anything to do with whilst you're in this relationship. Trust me, I've been in those kind of relationships with people who have terrible fucking relationship with their exes. It's not fun, okay? So good luck to you with that. Guys, you have to get rid of your old you to have the new you. Not just the old circumstances, not just the old person who's bothering you or change them, because you're not changing them, they're reflecting you. You have to change you. Emily, have you bothered in this question to tell me anything that you're doing that's changing you? No. You're trying to live in the end. You're trying to have success. You're trying to not be hurt by a person, and you're trying to, I don't know, be somewhere else, I guess, moving forward. You can't be somewhere else if you're still the same old bitch you were before. You'll be in a new place, the same old you, with the same old shit happening. Guys, the reason why I've done thought transmission in love in my squad right now, the course, which Emily clearly hasn't done and clearly hasn't listened to, if she did do it, is for you to identify your old thinking about love that's causing the situation you're in. You're in, or you caused before, or caused the breakup, or caused the no contact, or caused the relationship to not being one where you're getting prioritised. If she had bothered to listen to Thought Transmission in Love and done part 1 and 2 and done the recording I put in part 3 and bothers to listen to part 4 coming out tomorrow, her whole relationship with him probably would have changed by now, and it wouldn't be complicated and he wouldn't be hurting her, but she doesn't fucking listen. So sometimes, guys, when you ask me a question, even if you're in the squad, I kind of can't be bothered answering you, because I think, when I answer this, will this person actually hear me? Because they're not getting the basics of this at all. So even if I tell her what to do, will she do it? Probably not, because she wants to blame the guy and be in magic la-la land of new relationship and hold on to the old relationship and hold on to the new person while the old person's still the same. If my SP abuses me, that's on him, period. Darling, listen, there's such a thing as an abuse cycle. People get in them because they were abused as children or treated a certain way as children or had abuse in their early childhood. That's what abuse cycles are. Go to a psych and ask them about that. I'm not blaming you, but investigate what you think about yourself that causes you to be treated that way. Everyone is treated the way they think about themselves. How do you think about yourself? I can take any abuse victim, I can sit with them, and they'll have the same beliefs about themselves, and it will be this: you will hurt me. I will be hurt by you. I'm not enough, or I'm ashamed of myself in some way. And then they'll be treated that way. It's the same the whole world over. It's like also taking a SEX worker and asking them if they were SEX abused as a child, and 99% of them would have been. Right? So they perpetuate the cycle now. Okay, so go and watch all my content. I would advise you go and watch my, because you're not listening, I would advise you go and watch my Do You Cause Abuse video on my YouTube. Watch it and get back to me without asking more questions, because I'm not answering you anymore because you're not listening. You could get out of that situation and have that person treating you beautifully, but you don't want to hear me, so don't be here. I sympathise, but also we all cause our own realities, unfortunately. I'm not going to play a little violin for you because you feel sorry for yourself. There's lots of people in here feeling sorry for themselves. I don't feel sorry for them either. I'm teaching you how you cause your own reality with your thinking. I just said to you, people get in cycles. How did you get in it? Guys, look, I really want all of you to understand the basics of this, but some of you need some real deep diving into my older content, the real basics of this, to really get it, because you can come across my live and you can watch me and you can hear me saying what I just said to that girl and think, oh, are you saying she's causing her own abuse? Did you hear what I said? Huh, are you saying it's my fault that person's hurting me? Are you really hearing me? What you are aware of and unaware of about yourself and others causes your reality, whether good or bad. And I can say that in terms of an abuse victim, or a person who's being hurt by their ex-husband, or a person who's stuck in a relationship right now and can't get out, or a person who's lost money, or a person whose business has failed, or a person who's lost a friendship, or whatever it is. And the same will apply. But if they don't want to hear me and they want to hear that I'm saying you're a victim, I'm victim blaming, and you're the victim and I'm victim blaming, they're not getting this at all, and this is not the account for you. You probably need to go to a psych and sit there for the next 50 years, for 50 minutes a week, just regurgitating the crap you feel while they listen and write notes and go, and how do you feel about that? And see you next week. Right? I'm not of the see you next week. I did all that. It didn't fucking work for 40 years of my life. Right? I'm not going to psychoanalyze you and give you a cookie and say, come back next week. I'm trying to get you to change your thinking that caused the situation you're in. Do you want that? If you don't want that, I'm really sorry. This isn't for you. I am an acquired taste. I am like Marmite. I am a Vegemite eater in Australia. Vegemite is like the opposite of Marmite, and there are some people like Marmite, and everyone looks at them strange. Why do you like Marmite? That's disgusting. Eat Vegemite, for God's sake. So are you a Vegemite eater? That's the everyone else coach, okay? Everyone loves Vegemite. But I'm like Marmite, the 2% of people who love this disgusting tasting, fucking revolting stuff in a yellow fucking can or whatever it is, jar, and you smear it on your bread and it's fucking gross, but I really love it. You've got to really love Marmite to love me. I'm Marmite. I'm unusual. I'm different. I'm not what you want to hear. I'm not what you want to taste. I put a bad taste in your mouth sometimes. Anyone know what I'm talking about Marmite and Vegemite? If you're not Australian, you won't have a fucking clue what I'm saying. Although they do have Marmite in England. I'm an acquired taste, guys. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not going to tell this girl how to magic away her ex-husband and cause him not to hurt her and tell her it's all his fault. I'm not going to give her what she wants. I'm going to say, Emily, how'd you cause that? Change that thinking and then he'll change. Change that thinking and you'll be separated tomorrow if you fucking want, and in a beautiful, happy relationship if you fucking want. But you don't want to change your thinking. You don't want to change you. You haven't bothered to ask me anything about you in this question. How do you get yourself in a terrible relationship where you get hurt? Are you bothering to change anything about you that's causing the hurt? No? Well, then it won't change. I like Marmite. Oh, good on you, darling. Guys, look. Who cares about them? Change yourself and the whole world will change. Exactly, darling. This person has watched me for a long time and understands this. You are only here for the people that are ready for the reality of manifesting. Exactly, Brittany. Look, guys, I know that the quick fix is the thing that will sell. Why do you think everyone's on Ozempic? Okay. All they would need to do is fix their insulin resistance and think they were healthy and they wouldn't need Ozempic, but no one gets that. So they all are injecting themselves, right? I'm not Ozempic. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not going to tell you how to do it fast. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen overnight. I might put that on a fucking title for clickbait, but like, guys, you've got to change your inner world first. And some of you are holding on to old crap that's so old, and I'm not saying it's going to take forever, but I'm saying you can't fix out here. You have to fix in here. You have to change in here. Maybe not use the word fix, because some of you think that means I'm saying you're broken. I'm not saying you're broken or not whole or not complete. I'm not saying any of those things. I'm saying change your reflection that you're reflecting out. Change the thoughts you're transmitting, and then everything will change. Your ex-husband will change. Your relationship will change. The abuser will change. Trust me. Those people go, oh, once a cheater, always a cheater. Once an abuser, always an abuser. Oh, fuck me. I know alcoholics that aren't alcoholics anymore. I know depressed people aren't depressed anymore. How does that not apply to them? It applies to them and not to these people, does it? The power of I am. Yes, guys. Changed myself, nothing changed. So you didn't change yourself, darling. You thought you did. Sorry, darling. That's bullshit. If you'd fully change your subconscious thinking, everything would have changed. You didn't. You didn't, darling. Oh, I was doing 10,000 K walk, 10,000 steps a day, and I was thinking positive, and I imagined good things, and nothing changed. What were you actually changing in yourself, poodle noodle? Tell me what you were actually changing in yourself. What were you doing that I teach? What self-concept work were you doing? What self-concept thoughts and beliefs about yourself did you uncover and then change? Tell me, because I don't buy it. I call bullshit. What did you change about yourself? Tell me. What were your subconscious beliefs you uncovered and changed? Tell me. No answer. Guys, look. Change the way I think about myself. Powerful. Everyone loves me. No, darling. No. I don't teach you to tell you yourself that everyone loves you. I teach you to uncover why you think no one loves you. So you don't do what I say. So you were doing some woo-woo crap. Everyone loves me, I'm loved. Everyone loves me, I'm loved. No. I'm called subconscious laws. I teach you to uncover why you feel unloved in the first place. That's the bit you didn't do. That's why nothing's changed. Okay? You're smearing the Marmite on the toast. I'm asking you, what ingredients did you put in the fucking toast? I'm trying, I'm not chosen. You're not trying, darling. You're not trying. You're not doing what I say. You're not doing what I say, Emily. Is this the Emily that asked the fucking question? God, this better not be the Emily that asked the question in the squad. Is it the same, Emily? I know why I felt like that. So why haven't you changed that? If you changed that, everything in your reality would change. It is. Emily, you're not fucking trying. You aren't listening to a thing I say. You aren't changing anything about you. So Emily, the person who wrote this in the squad, tell me what you feel about you inside that's causing your ex, the person you want to split up with, causing the person, your baby daddy, to treat you the way you are and hurt you. Tell me what you believe about yourself, because you haven't once in this fucking question told me anything about your beliefs about yourself that are causing him to hurt you. What you're doing is trying to go into la la land and create a successful new happy relationship, or be away from him in your mind, or some fucking bullshit that I don't teach. What, Emily, do you believe about you that's caused it? Oh, I am wrong. Okay, and why do you feel you are wrong? Not chosen. Why? What happened to you as a kid that's making you feel that way? And what is he doing that's hurting you? Tell me the specific circumstance and the way he's acting that's hurting you. Because when you tell me what they're actually doing that's hurting, I will tell you about yourself. So what is hurting so badly that he's doing? In your relationship, how is he treating you? I bet you any money the relationship isn't what it used to be. Since you had children, everything changed. He doesn't prioritise you and you feel unchosen by him. And now you're trying to leave him and separate from him because of the way he makes you feel about yourself. So you wouldn't even need to fucking leave him if you changed. But why do you feel unchosen, Emily? What is he doing? What's happening in the relationship that makes you feel not chosen by him? Tell me. Yes, I do have a beauty rampage or sleep tape. It's on my thought transmission channel, darling. It's a beauty tape. Beauty subliminal. So tell me, Emily, what is he doing that's making you feel less than, that you're not chosen? What is he doing that's hurting you? Answer me. Because you didn't tell me anything about that. You just said, he hurts me. Why? How's it hurting? What's happening? And what are your beliefs about yourself that are causing that? Answer me. Because you don't have any insight into yourself if you're saying, I can't ignore him, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, I'm driving. Emily, you either want to change your life or you don't. Pull over to the side of the road and fucking answer me if you want your life to change. Otherwise, I'm not answering you in the squad. I'm answering you here. You ask the question, how bad do you want this? Pull your fucking car over and answer me. Guys, some of you are so fucking lazy. Oh, I'm driving right now. So, Emily, you've pulled over. So tell me what he does that hurts you so much. Or what is it in your relationship that's causing you to feel the need to separate from this man? How has your relationship gone? It's obviously been good at some point because you had children with this person. So how has it deteriorated and what's happened? Tell me. Because all you need to do is change that and you wouldn't even have to leave him. So tell me. So what is he doing that's hurting you? Tell me that first. I'll wait. We'll all wait. We're all waiting for you to type. Now you've pulled over. Oh, my cat's out in the rain. Guys, in the meantime, while we're waiting for Emily to answer me, have you joined my group? Now, you don't need to join the main group, the paid one. You can join the free one, Subconscious Laws, on my Facebook. Okay, this is Emily's answer. I guess I didn't go into details. No shit. Alcoholism. Oh, here we go, Emily. But you stayed with this person. You had children with this person, didn't you, Emily? Didn't you? He's not interested in sex and got a DUI, always sick. Lost what? Lost what? So Emily, how did you end up with an alcoholic in the first place? How did you have children with an alcoholic in the first place? Answer me. Anyone who ends up with an alcoholic, trust me, I've been with one, has beliefs that they're not enough. Have beliefs that they do things wrong. I bought all your courses, have been doing them over and over. Emily, so then why did you fucking write a question talking about la la la, la la la, trying to ignore him? You should know, if you've done every single one of my courses, that you're meant to be changing you. You shouldn't have even have mentioned him in the question. But it was all about him and all about your circumstance. Not one thing here was about, I am in a relationship with an alcoholic and he doesn't prioritize me. What beliefs in myself cause me to A, choose this person in the first place, B, make the choice to stay, and C, continue to get hurt by him? What in me causes this situation and causes him to treat me the way he does? Well, Emily, I would have said, thank you for asking me about you and your specific self-concept beliefs about yourself that got yourself in this relationship with this kind of person, kept you there, and now keeps you there, and now continues to hurt you while you're there. And I manifested you answering me, so I know I deserve it. Listen, Emily, you came from a bad family. Okay. So I don't know what the fuck bad family means. I don't know if it's because everyone in your town thought they were a bad family because it was full of alcoholics or addicts or you're poor or some fucking bullshit. I don't know. Or you thought it was a bad family. You say bad family. What you really mean is euphemistically, because apparently you don't tell me anything because you just keep everything to yourself because you're so ashamed that you got abused. Then you will literally create a situation in adulthood where the person you're with is bad to you. And now you're in a what? Bad family again. And now you're trying to leave that bad family that you've created. A person who doesn't prioritize you. A person who does things that will hurt your family, like get a DUI or be sick all the time or not prioritize you or your kids. So your beliefs about you, feeling bad about yourself and the shame you carry about you inside you cause you to pick that fucker in the first place, create a situation where he's like the people that treated you badly as a child. Now you're staying there by choice and you're trying to live in la la land. Oh, I'm in somewhere else. I bet you when you were a kid, Emily, you were in La La Land, trying to be somewhere else other than your abusive family. I'm sure you went and locked yourself in the bedroom because your family was so bad. I'm sure you lived in La La Fantasyland for most of your childhood, didn't you, Emily? Now you're trying to do it now. That's not the answer. The answer is believing that you deserve the world, believing that you deserve beautiful treatment, believing you deserve to be prioritized, believing there's nothing wrong with you, believing you deserve a man who treats you beautifully. Believing you deserve a beautiful, happy, loving family and relationship. Because you could magic away this one and just get yourself in another abusive one, darling, or another one where you're not prioritized and he's not prioritizing you because he prioritizes work, or it's another alcoholic or something where you're not prioritized. My family was a total shit show. Well, good on you, Rich, but what are you going to do about it now? You're going to just carry that with you for the rest of your life. Oh, my childhood was so bad. Guys, look, when I say this stuff, I'm not saying it out of like no empathy for you. I have so much empathy. That's why I do this every fucking day. Sometimes I think, I can't be bothered with this anymore, but I do it for you guys, okay? If you guys knew the stuff I grew up with, you'd probably feel the same way. Oh, gee, that sounds like a shit show, Loz. But I don't carry that around every day, blaming my circumstances on my life that I had or things that happened to me, right? You've got to separate yourself from your past and decide you're not going to be that person anymore, or those things won't affect you anymore, or you're not going to make those choices anymore, or you now believe yourself to be different than before. So Emily's disappeared. Why have you disappeared, Emily? The shame that you're carrying about yourself has caused you to be in a situation with a person who treats you badly. You understand that, don't you? So the way you should have phrased that question in the squad, and it's fine, you've told me more information now, is what in me causes me to be in a situation with an alcoholic? What in me causes me not to be prioritized? What in me causes me to feel like I have to leave because he keeps hurting me? What do I change in me? Yes, okay. Right, Emily. So what you need to do is separate yourself from your bad family. I had a bad family. My family was a shit show. I was treated badly. I was abused, whatever. But I am not them. I am me. And my past does not define me. And just because that's how I grew up, that doesn't mean that's how my family has to be now. I deserve a man who treats me beautifully. And this man will treat me beautifully. I'm going to imagine him differently. I'm going to imagine him clean and healthy and sober. I'm going to imagine him being there for my family, being there for my kids. I'm going to imagine him putting us first and putting me first. I'm going to imagine him lovingly talking to me in a loving way, treating me in a loving way, being kind to me and caring to me, being affectionate to me, doing things for me, putting me first, putting us first. I'm going to imagine that I deserve that. That's what you need to do, darling, not leave him. But you can go and leave him if you want, but you'll find the same situation with someone else. Trust me. Guys, those of you who watch me back on YouTube or come across my lives and go, why are you yelling? Do you understand that this is so much deeper than just going, I'm trying to imagine a new life for myself? Bing! This is all about you. There is no one to change but you. You're not trying to change your husband. You're not trying to change the guy you broke up with. You're not trying to change their mind. You're trying to change you, and they reflect that. Thank you. I hear you. Okay, good, Emily. So now, because you're in the squad, continue to ask questions in the Q&A forum. Come and join my Friday lives every Friday. If you missed the last one, the next one is a US time zone one. Come and join Mentor Mondays. I think I'm doing the next Mentor Monday because Kat won't be doing it. Ask your questions in the Q&A forum. But really, darling, if you haven't done the Be Their Priority course, that's the one you should do, and the Worthy as Fuck for Love. If you haven't done Be Their Priority and Worthy as Fuck for Love, they're the two that will really help you. I don't know which courses of mine you've done, but Be Their Priority would really help you because you're not being prioritized if you're with an alcoholic. You're not being prioritized if they're getting DUIs. You're doing that now. Okay, really do it, darling. Really, really do it. Put all the thoughts inside that man's mind that you want them to have. And I don't care, you can still separate from him, but get him at least treating you well now. You understand? So I'll put this on YouTube when we do this on YouTube. So Be Their Priority is my course all about getting your specific person to prioritize you and understanding the thoughts within you that are causing you not to be prioritized, like you're with an alcoholic, a person who's addicted to gaming, an addict in some way, or they just don't put you first, or you're in a relationship and they don't make time for you. They don't give you love, time, attention, and affection. You get in relationships and they go well and they kind of wane. Or you're in a commitment but it doesn't feel committed. It's just a situationship or friends and benefits. Or you're in a beautiful relationship and it's just going nowhere and you want to be engaged or married, right? That's what Be Their Priority is all about. It can even apply to work-related stuff when you don't feel prioritized, business, where the clients aren't prioritizing you, etc. Then there's Worthy as Fuck for Love, which is my advanced love course with an assessment. And inside that, I assess with three-pronged assessment. What do you feel about you? What do you feel about others? And what you feel about relationships in general? And I give you your beliefs that are hidden from you and how to change them. Okay? Emily, my dad was an alcoholic. He is 25 years sober. It can happen. You are enough. You are loved. Oh, that's wonderful. I am doing the Worthy as Fuck for Love course, and maybe I should do that course too. Guys, look, listen, if you haven't done Be Their Priority and you're not getting prioritized, do that one. Have them all, but are redoing them. Emily, when you're doing them, you're probably not applying them afterwards. Guys, you can do all my courses all you like, but you don't just put the workbook down and go. You've got to think the new thoughts. You've got to be on top of your thinking. You've got to see the person differently. You've got to put new thoughts in their mind. Like, don't just do the course like you've done the session with the personal trainer and then you've just eaten shit all week and not done what they said. I'm closing my door because I'm freezing here, guys. And you're understanding that you're the only one that can do the work, guys. I can't be in your house every day telling you how to think. The squad will help you, yes. The mentors are there to help you, yes. My lives are there to help you. But you've got to actually actively change your thinking after you've done my courses. Actively change your thinking throughout the day, regardless of whether you're in the squad or in my free group, Subconscious Laws. Yes, I recently realised this. Good, Emily. Molly snoring, yes, she is. So sorry to call you out, darling, but watch this back. Watch this back on YouTube and really hear me. He is treating you the way you feel you deserve to be treated. He is treating you based on the shame you feel about your family or you feeling like you won't be treated well. He is treating you because you feel like you're wrong in some way. So he will treat you like you're not worth putting effort into. He will treat you like you've done something wrong and he'll abuse you or tell you off or not be there for you. And I know what the feeling of being with an alcoholic is like. It's like they're in their own little world and they don't care. And that'll make you feel even worse about yourself. It'll exacerbate the feelings you already have about yourself. You understand? Alcoholics are there showing you how you feel about you. Or you feel like you're not enough and you're not prioritized and you don't mean something. I will treat you like you don't mean something to me. I'll be off in my own little world, my little silent world. And even though we're in the same room, you will feel like I am not present. I bet you any money when you were a kid, you felt like your family wasn't really present and there for you. I love Emily for being open and honest. Yes, Louise. Hang on, that's Louise who gave me a tarot reading that reflected all my thinking. Louise, I even played the person you were talking about in the tarot reading, part of the tarot reading, and he was like, what? He was shook. I get as frustrated as you. Yes. If you want a tarot reading, go to Louise. She'll reflect your thinking. My parents were both abusive and neglectful, both of them. All right, Emily, right. So aren't you feeling now like he's neglecting your family by not even being able to drive a car because he got a DUI? Aren't you feeling like it's a form of abuse if someone's alcoholic and they just don't care? And I'm sure when he's drunk, he's not nice to you. So, darling, I'm really sorry that happened to you, but you've got to separate your brain from the brain that was formed as a child, that put all the thoughts in your mind that, what's this? Yes, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Right. So if you feel, okay, so let me use my mum as an example. My mum used to say to me about my dad, you're always having to walk around, we have to walk around on eggshells with your father. right? Now, my mum came from an abusive household. My mum's dad was also a gambling addict, right? And used to gamble away all their money and used to leave them with nothing. Now, my dad isn't like that, but my dad does take huge financial risks, so that's technically a type of gambling, and would be off in his own world all the time, his own little world. Now, my dad isn't like that with me. Now, he used to be. But my dad, I don't feel I have to walk around on eggshells with my dad at all. At all. Because I'm different than what my mum was like. I don't have the same thoughts, or at least I don't anymore. They change when you do. They'll only reflect you. If my mum had a story that she had to walk around on eggshells with her partner, it's because that's what her mum had to do. If she thought she'd be treated badly, or wouldn't be put first, or wouldn't be prioritised, or had to people please and overgive, then that's how she had to be. And that person could only turn up that way. My dad does so much for me. He's so there for me. It's the same man. What's the difference? The difference is my thinking about myself, that I deserve good treatment, that I deserve someone to do things for me, that that person prioritises me, that they put me first. You understand? Molly is really fast out snoring, yes. Were you always different with your dad or had to change your thoughts? My dad was exactly the same with me until I changed my thoughts. I've told many stories about this, and I don't really want to get into it because it sounds like I'm saying bad things about my dad, who's wonderful, but we used to fight all the time. We don't anymore. I changed my thinking and everything changed. You guys have got to understand this is not about them. So there's no point even coming in here and asking me a question and even mentioning them. Like even the fact that Emily was going on and on about how he is and he this and he that and he this means when she was doing my courses, she was like, yeah, but how do I change him? How do I get out of this relationship? How do I leave? It's a hard situation I'm in. I just want to separate and this be amicable and blah, 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 blah. I just want to get out of here. What? Emily, he's reflecting you. He's treating you that way because of how you feel about you. You've even stayed with an alcoholic because of the way you feel about yourself. Oh, right. So all I need to do is change me and the whole situation with him will change and I probably won't have to leave. Yes. Like if my mum had thought differently about herself, my parents probably would never have split up. And guys, I'm not saying you have to stay with someone. I'm not with my really old SP who was an alcoholic. I don't want him. But we have a friendship. It's fine now. Right? You decide how you want it to be. Thank you for everything, Loz. You're the best. You and Shannon. Oh, yes, Shannon at Lifestyle Manifesting. Yes. I love Shannon. Don't ever stop doing what you do, Loz, ever. Oh, thank you, Shelley. Look, guys, I know I go a lot deeper than most people. I know I go into the deep inner thinking, but that's what's required here. Okay? If you're really lost or you're new or you don't understand what I'm talking about, you can go to my free group on Facebook called Subconscious Laws. You can get my free manifesting course called Everything You've Learned About Manifesting is Wrong. I know it's not obvious, my free group on my link tree at the moment. It's right down the bottom, so I'm going to move it to the top so you can find it. Okay, my free course is called Everything You've Learned About Manifesting is Wrong. You can also get You Manifest Your Fears, another free mini course I wrote recently that will really help you with this. Go and get that too. That's on my link tree. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. If you've joined me late or you want to watch this back, you can watch it on my YouTube. It'll be out in a couple of days. There's another YouTube coming out tomorrow. My YouTube is called Subconscious Laws. There's so much content over there. You can start with the How to Manifest playlist if you're really lost about all of this and about self-concept. You could also start with the playlist I just created today called the Must Watch Lessons, Manifesting Lessons. Start with that whole list because they're all my recent must watch videos. Subscribe to her, guys, and Thought Transmission channel. Oh, yes, and my Thought Transmission channel, I'll put that here on YouTube, which has all my affirmations, meditations, subliminals now, and also telepathic conversations with the mystery man to imagine your specific person telling you what you want to hear. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Thank you so much for subscribing if you're on my YouTube and following me on my TikTok, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Bye.